Hi. So in a post recently, I had mentioned that I wanted to do a mic test using my Shure SM7B, which is this mic right here. This mic is incredible when it comes to streaming or podcasts, anything like that. I don't think it's going to be that great for ASMR, but I wanted to try it and get your guys' opinions on it. Because right now the only mics I have for ASMR are very cheap, like lavalier mics. So I have that mini, it's not a lavalier mic, but that mini microphone one that I got for like $10. And then I have like 3 different cheap lavalier ones. This is my newest one that I got. It's a set that I used actually in my last video, which was the getting something out of your eye role play, but it comes like this, and it has little pieces if you need to plug it into your computer or a USB, and it also came with these. They're cute little wow, you can't hear it, they're actually so soft, but little like mic covers. I would definitely want to play around more with that one. But again, it was a very, very cheap set that I got for I think I paid like $20 for this on Amazon. I had initially, I kind of bought it really quickly late at night, and I didn't do my research. So I had hoped that I could set them up to be binaural, but unfortunately you can't, it's mono, so it's not exactly what I wanted. But yeah, basically, aside from my Shure, I only have very cheap microphones right now. I'm debating on buying another Blue Yeti, but if people prefer the cheap ones that I've been using, or they prefer the Shure, then I'll probably just stick with that for now. The reason I got this, actually, I wanted to do kind of a DIY lo-fi binaural setup. I even planned to get silicone ears to do, because I'm not a huge fan of the 3DO mic. At least I'm not a huge fan of their cheaper model. I don't know about the more expensive ones. They're probably really good. I don't know. I mean, realistically, I can't afford the more expensive ones anyway, and I just find the $400 one, I'd actually prefer just a Blue Yeti, even though it's not binaural, it's still stereo, and I feel like you get a very similar outcome. I'm not sure, but again, I'm weird because I prefer lo-fi ASMR anyway. But let me know what you guys think. The Blue Yeti Pro, they're like the pink one. They have pastel ones now or something. They're called Blue Yeti Cloud or something, but it's the Pro one. Those are on sale for $130 or $120 Canadian, which is probably $5 US. I'm not sure. But yeah, worst case, I might decide to invest in that again. But as of right now, I'm just kind of chilling like this. Also, if anyone has any recommendations for cheap stereo or binaural microphones, please let me know. Like I said, I really like lo-fi, but it would be cool to do lo-fi with the binaural setup. So if someone has knows a pair of microphones that maybe kind of like these lavalier ones, kind of like this, the 2 setup, that's, I don't know, under $100, let me know. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna just do random things and talk with you guys for this. I have a cocktail here. It's pretty good. I just felt like having a drink, and I didn't have too much. I was kind of looking at what I had in my fridge and what alcohol I had, and kind of just coming up with something. This is super simple, so it's just peach lemonade vodka. That's like a Smirnoff thing. Galliano, club soda and then some lemon and lime juice. So it's pretty simple. Also, this is Nyx. He's currently meowing at me. I don't think you guys can hear it, but actually maybe I can use him for AS. Oh, nope, he's jumping down. He really wants to play. But this is Nyx. He's the most needy cat in existence, and I love him. I love him so much. Nyx, you want to meow and say hi? Meowing ASMR? No. Yeah, the one reason I don't think this mic is going to be great for ASMR is kind of the reason it's... Oop, he hit his head. It's kind of the same reason it's so good for podcasts and streaming. It's very good at cutting out background noise. And unfortunately, that means sound, it's not as sensitive as, say, like the Yeti. So things like very soft brushing and stuff, it probably won't pick this up as well. As opposed to, say, the Blue Yeti, I could be across the room brushing my hair and it would, pick up the sound. Anyway, so clearly I don't have nails on. I had mentioned in my first video back that I got into bouldering, and bouldering with nails is not really great. So to kind of help with that, I got these like claws. Hold on. They're very cheap, like Amazon claws. I got a whole pack. Like this. Kind of a lot of wasted plastic, but at least it means we get crinkle sounds. I figured I can wear these for like tapping on things and stuff in the meantime. Also, I'm sorry I'm not looking at the camera. My camera is like very high above my screen. I have it on its lowest setting when it comes to the like stand. Actually, no, that's a lie. I can make it lower, but then it like my monitors are too big. It's a thing. It's a thing. So anyway, but yeah. So this is my cocktail. Actually, I can show you guys. I got this glass at Spirit Halloween this year. It's a little like hippie ghost. It came with like a wood top and its plastic straw, but I don't know where that is. I lost it. It's somewhere in my kitchen in one of the billion drawers. But yeah, I initially wanted I wanted to make myself a martini. I really like dirty martinis, like filthy martinis. And I don't have vodka. I only had I had half a shot of gin. So I made myself like the lightest martini ever. And I added pickle juice. So I made like a basic martini. Actually, that's a lie. I don't have vermouth either. It was just like gin, olive juice, and then I added some pickle juice because I'm a psycho. And it tasted amazing. And I was like, fuck, I want more. But I don't have any more stuff to make it. And it's like -20 out in Canada today. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just see what else I have. I have a bunch of different things. Anyway, I don't know. I just feel like having cocktails today. So here we are. I guess I'll just do this. These things are very fun. I feel like they're very good for ASMR a little bit. I'm not sure. Tapping might be a bit intense. I'm used to wearing like just, you know, the cheapy press-on nails. So I'm not sure how exactly that works, but let me get away. Swipe my notifications. Yeah, this is my phone theme, by the way. People seem to love it every time I show it. I paid like $2 for it on like the Samsung theme app or whatever, like years ago, and I love it. But anyways, these are the nails. I can like tap. I doubt you can hear the tapping on this, but yeah. But my cat is in a mail, like a delivery box there. I can't throw that out. I've had it for years, but my cats all love to lay in it. Also, I showed you guys Nyx, but Merlin is also here. He's the one laying in this little thing next to Pikachu. Honestly, out of my entire house, my office is the room I'm the most proud of. I don't know why. It's very random, but I just thought of it showing, pointing to the back. I have so much stuff. It's a bit of a mess right now, but I do, and it's like the room I'm most proud of, decorative wise. So if anyone ever wants like a show and tell on that, I could do like an ASMR office tour, I guess. I don't know. And I can just show you all my knickknacks, like my Elder Scroll, all my plushies, and different things like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna scratch this. I think this is being picked up. It shows on the mixer that it is, but I'm not certain. I wanted to wear earbuds so I could hear myself, like I used to do with my Yeti, to see if sounds are working and how they are, but I don't have many plug-in earbuds anymore. The only ones I do don't fit into my Scarlett, which is like the audio interface I have for my mic. So I'm kind of going in deaf for this. I was gonna say I was going in blind, but that doesn't really work. Also, I had to lint roll this like fuzzy area. Oh, that looks weird. Okay, no, that looks sus. I'm not gonna do that. I had to lint roll this because it was full of cat hair. It's so fucking, not gross, it's just kind of weird. But I never noticed because it was a gradual thing. But like, I just realized it was full, so I literally had to take a lint roller and like, yeah, just go around it like a billion times. And it's so much cleaner. I guess while I do this, I'll show this stuff. So I got this in Vegas a couple years ago. It's just this little cup of noodle cat. And then this thing, my friend, one of my RuneScape friends made it. She sent me a Christmas card a couple years ago and put my username on it, and also has a little gingerbread sticker. It's so cute. So CHERSHI. So yeah. And then I just added some stickers around here. So this is Jad from RuneScape, and then it's just some other stickers I got at random places. I don't remember what I put on here, honestly. One is from a tattoo studio. I have a pineapple here that you can't really see. I don't know where that one is from. And then I think this is a Fallout sticker. I can't really see it. But yeah, so that's that. Oh yeah, I have these necklaces I guess I could show off too. Sorry, again, this is a mic test, so we're just kind of going with the flow. So this is a little potion bottle. If you shake it, it's like kind of glittery, but I don't think you can see it right now. But I got this at like a local market. It's super cool. And then this, it's usually on a different chain, but since I had silver here, I changed the chain. Basically, I forget the word, but it's basically you put crystals into water and then electrocute it, and it gets like the metal like kind of attaches. I don't know exactly, but basically this girl during COVID, she couldn't, like, that was something she wanted to learn, and so she did. So this is also from another local market, and it's just an amethyst. I can't tap on it very well. But yeah, so that's that. Yeah, I would like to like test by brushing my hair, but again, I don't think the mic would catch it. I'll have to use like the cheap lavalier mics. Also, because my recent video that I did just went live like half an hour ago, and someone commented asking if I would redo my hair salon roleplay, the one that went viral like a couple years back. I would love to. I would definitely plan to. I just have to figure out the setup for it, what mic to use, and I have to I have a couple wigs in my bedroom, some that I don't plan to use again, so I can use those to like cut up. But I do have to figure out the camera setup as well. Recently, all my recent videos have been recorded on my phone. This is a DSLR that I'm using right now, or I don't know if it counts as a DSLR. It's like the Sony A5000. It's kind of like a mix between like a camera and DSLR camera. I don't know. I used to use a Nikon D5100 to record all my videos, and I had a stand for it, but I had sold that like a year ago. So yeah, this one would be really good for that. I just don't have like a proper stand for it. I only have like a boom arm that attaches to the desk that I'm using. So either I have to use my phone and then get like a little phone stand, which I've been kind of wanting to get anyway, because they're like $10, you know, and it's just easier to record. Or I have to get like a little tripod or something for my camera. I don't know. I'm gonna play around with that one, because if I'm remaking that one took like it required a bit of a setup, because I needed like a wig, scissors, shampoo, conditioner, gum. Like I did a lot for that one. Also, funny story on that one. Embarrassing, but you know what? It is what it is. We're gonna talk about it. When I first uploaded it, so basically what I used to do is when I was recording stuff like that, I would randomly I would take a break. Like if I needed to stand up to grab something, I would usually clap to like know. So I would see it in like Sony Vegas, which I used to edit, and I would see like a shot in like sound, and I would know that's me like saying I'm gonna get up and do something, so I could crop it out. This one time, I guess I forgot to clap, and I was in a skirt when I did that video. And at one point, when I'm doing like the washing, so the camera was on the floor next to like the bowl, I stood up, and you saw my underwear. And the first day I uploaded it, went to bed, whatever, I woke up and I'm like watching it over just because I don't know why it was in my head where I'm like, I need to check, I messed something up. So I'm watching it and I see this. I'm like, oh my god. So I deleted the video, edited it to not show that, and re-uploaded it. And thankfully it did well. But yeah, for her like 12 hours, there was just a part where I just showed, you know, my granny undies. Anyway, that was my fun story. I love the sound of ice on glasses. You know what sound that I love? It's not really ASMR, but it's just so calming to me. The sound when you're at like a breakfast restaurant and you hear all the like plates clacking and the coffee cups. I don't know why, and like the smell of coffee. It could be like the crappiest breakfast place. It could be a Denny's. It could be a we don't even have Denny's here, but you know, it could be that, IHOP, whatever. But like the smell of the coffee and like the clinging and clacking of like all the plates and stuff. Oh, I don't know why. I love it so much. It's my favorite thing ever. And I really wish I wasn't a DGen so I could actually wake up early enough to go to breakfast more because I love it. I love it. Okay. So next, for mic testing, I figured I would just like tap on this book and flip through pages a little bit. So this book I got at RuneFest in like 2018. I love this book, and it came with like, it has this little like bookmark that has this little metal RuneScape piece. I don't know exactly what it is, but I really like it. So if we like take that, I can tap on it a little bit. It has some grooves, so we can like scratch. I actually use this book for notes regarding Wicca, so I'm not religious at all. I'm actually quite a skeptic, but I really like to learn about religion, all kinds, and because I want to believe in religion, I can't. Every time I try to learn about a religion, something kind of turns me off, I guess, and makes me question things, and I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, I've been open. I'm pansexual. I'm part of the LGBTQ plus community, and so there's just like things like that. They kind of make me question things. But I really like to learn about religion. And so I've learned a lot. I've tried learning, not a lot. I've done like a lot of surface level learning about some of the main religions. Like I studied a little bit of Christianity, a little bit of Islam, and very little like Hinduism. And honestly, even though I don't believe in any one religion, I find it really is enlightening to learn about them all. And I do find I always find a benefit in all of them, at least partially. Even if I don't agree, or even if I don't agree with everything, there's always something that I do find nice. And anyway, well, the one I've focused on most though is I guess it's not a main religion. It's Wicca and paganism, and I find I really resonate with that one a lot. I don't believe in witchcraft necessarily, not in the way that a lot of people think. Like, I don't believe in like Harry Potter, or you know, you go on TikTok and you'll find like love spells and all this. I don't believe in it, and it makes me feel icky, especially. And I feel like a lot of people kind of it's almost like predatory, where they're using like, I find especially it's predatory when it comes to that kind of stuff online, because you see these people streaming and they like say they're like mediums, and these poor people that are just desperate for anything, like maybe they lost a loved one or something, will pay these people, and it's like just someone at their house and they clearly don't know what they're saying. And I'm not saying all of them, like I don't know if mediums exist or not. I'm not saying they don't, but I am saying that a lot of the ones on TikTok are not. It's very clear. Anyway, but even though I don't believe in witchcraft, I do believe in a lot. I do agree with a lot of the beliefs of Wicca. It's really nature focused, and I also like the practice of spell work sometimes, because it's working with different, like it's working with nature, so it's using herbs and oils and crystals. And even though I know wearing like an amethyst is not gonna bring me luck or something, I still like it. And even if it's like at worst case scenario, it's a placebo, right? And there are studies that show placebos are still good. I've also made some spell jars, which this is one of the first ones I made years ago. Honestly, I should probably throw it out. I have better ones, but they're across the house. But it's basically using different things like herbs, oils, crystals, things like that, using paper and writing runes, anything like that. You can use so many things. And putting it in a jar, using a colored candle, and just, it's something to hold on to. Either you can hang them in your window or carry it with you. I made this one to like help focus, I guess. And so whenever I realized I wasn't focusing, I would shake it. So it's kind of like a DIY fidget toy, I guess, in simple terms. But yeah, it's like, I know, obviously, like for example, this one, I know having this near me is not gonna just magically make my ADHD go away, right? But the process of making these jars is very therapeutic to me. It's almost like a form of like active meditation, because I'm sitting there, I put like calming music on, I light incense, and I'm looking through my book of all my notes that I've taken, and saying, okay, I want some of this herb and this crystal, all this stuff. And it's kind of like a really therapeutic craft, I guess. I also think they look cool. Again, this one is super old. It doesn't look as cool as some of my others. Like I find I have way better ones, but now, but I do still find they look really cool. I love the look of like witchy things. I have a bunch of stuff like that. If you guys ever want like a show and tell of all my like witchcraft stuff, I can definitely do it. But yeah, all that to say, this is the book I use. Sorry, I went on a tangent, but this is the book I use for my notes. So I have things like so I put like mind exercises in this at one point. This is from a couple years ago, I jotted down different runes over here. I haven't looked into runes very much yet. I do want to though, because I just think they're really cool. And I had some meditative like mind exercises here, which I didn't do more than like 2 or 3 times, to be honest, but it was still cool to look into, I guess, because I suck at meditating. And then here I just have different herbs and oils listed with things that they're like their meanings, quote unquote. Yeah. And then I think, yeah, the next page are different candles and the colors that they represent. And then I think the next page, yeah, this is like crystals and their meanings, obviously. And then that's all I have. This is a very like, not a new thing. I just actually writing it down in this book is, well, again, not new, but like I don't do it that often. It's kind of a hyperfixation for me. Like when it comes to the beliefs of nature and just the I guess the passive beliefs of Wicca, I like to have those in my life a lot. But when it comes to actually making things like spell jars and stuff, I don't do that often. I'd say I do it probably once a year or something. And I just like that. I actually celebrated Yule for the first time. Well, technically second time this year. Last year I didn't celebrate Yule, but I did make like my own Yule Christmas wreath or Yule wreath. It was a crescent wreath, and I put a bunch of things on it, like dried oranges, which symbolize like the sun coming back from the shortest day, because the shortest day of the year is, I think, the 21st. And so it's to symbolize that, and there's a bunch of different things, and I really like that. So fun fact, Christmas is kind of, I don't know exactly the history, but a lot of people say Christians had stolen like Yule from pagans. I don't know exactly. Like I said, I'm not saying that, but a lot of the Christian like Christmas traditions are from Yule originally, from what I understand. So things like decorating a tree, wreaths, stuff like that. And I find it really cool because learning the Yule traditions helped me kind of understand what a lot of these things symbolize, and it's so nature based. I really like it. So like I said, the oranges that symbolize the sun, using obviously like wreath, like the greenery is supposed to be like the Christmas trees and stuff, like pine trees. I don't know exactly. I'm sorry. I haven't looked it up in a while. Again, I'm very, very surface level knowledge. All I'm saying is that I think it's really cool, and every time I learn about it, I really like it. So, yeah. But yeah, so that's my book. I like the sound of this. I really hope that the mic is picking it up because it sounds really nice to me. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take these off and just flip through the pages a little bit, just for some extra sound. That was loud, sorry. Okay. So, I just realized this video is already over half an hour long. So, the last thing I wanted to do, I'm realizing I probably should have tested writing in this, but maybe I'll do that in another video because I don't know where any of my pens or pencils are. But the last thing I wanted to do today was to take some makeup brushes and just brush the mic a little bit. So we'll start out with just this tiny little one. Boop, boop, boop. And yeah. I don't know if it's picking this up. It doesn't seem like it is. Not sure if it's picking it up. I'm gonna take a bigger one. I'm gonna take this one and try this. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the audio mixer seeing it doesn't look like it's picking this up very well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end it here. If it turns out that this was picking this up and people decide that they like the sounds of that, maybe I can do a full video of just brushing this. But yeah, I just don't want to spend like 10 minutes brushing it if it's no sound or if it's terrible sound. Because when I was like tapping it, it was jumping like way too much. Like it looked like it was maybe not sounding as nice as it should. But yeah, so that's this video. Please let me know what you think of this mic. If you think I should keep using this, or if I should just stick to my cheap mics, or if I should invest in the Blue Yeti. Again, please let me know. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, bye.